We've all seen them, right? Beautiful websites, stunning photography, sleek animations, and perfectly curated fonts, right? They look like $1 million, these websites, but unfortunately for a lot of businesses, business owners, they produce zero leads. The problem is that a nice design often creates a false sense of security. It feels like it's a finished product because it looks good, but in reality, it's often just a digital paperweight. Today, I want to talk about why nice looking websites actually tend to fail at times to grow a business based on some key insights. So first of all, the major pitfall is prioritizing design over direction. A website really, it's not an art project. It's really supposed to be more of a business tool to help your business grow. When a site is built on appearance first, the most important questions tend to go unanswered. What specific problem are you solving? Who exactly are you talking to? Who's your audience? What is the one primary action you want a visitor to take when they're on your website? Again, if you don't design from the inside out, starting with your business goals rather than developing a color palette or font type, your site's going to remain somewhat passive. So it might impress a lot of people virtually, but it may not really get them to do business with you. So the second thing I want to talk about is there's a clarity gap. So a lot of nice websites sound professional, actually say very little. They're filled with generic buzz lines like innovative solutions, world-class service, a lot of these airy sort of conceptual terms. But the hard truth is really that clarity beats cleverness every single time. More simple beats complex. If a visitor can't really understand what differentiates you and why it matters to them, they're going to move on. So your website shouldn't just look like you. It should sound like the solution that your customer's been looking for. The other point I want to talk about, the third one, is the lost visitor. I'll call it syndrome, I guess. It's surprising how many high-end websites bury their calls to action or make their navigation a guessing game as to where things are. A high-performing website is an intentional website. It leads a visitor through a clear, frictionless journey, moving them from an initial interest to more of a deep understanding of your value, and finally to a clear point of some type of action. If your visitor has to hunt for your contact button or look for your phone number or guess what the next step is, it's really working against you and your bottom line. Okay, people tend to bounce rather than get frustrated looking for something. They'll just leave. And then something else I want to talk about is trust. Visual polish by itself does not establish credibility. It helps, but it doesn't really establish it. While a clean layout definitely helps, people don't choose a business because of their website layout or font size or image choices. And this is where a lot of beautiful looking websites fall short. They fall short of authority signals, right? They don't have testimonials, case studies, real world proof that you are good at what you do or what you provide. We need to bridge that gap between looking professional and actually being an expert in your subject matter. And without those signals, a nice design is really a bit of a mask towards your actual business purpose. So ultimately, a website that works doesn't need to shout. It doesn't need to have the latest flashing animations and all those kinds of things. It's quietly reinforcing your value and making growth easier over time. So if your website looks great, but isn't really performing as you think it should, it's likely not necessarily broken. It's probably under-strategized. And it's really a time to move beyond the aesthetics and start looking towards your website as a strategic asset of your business and not just a digital brochure. If you're curious about how your site is actually performing, I'd love to help you out. You can head over to my link or my website. We do offer a free 5-minute video review where I'll take a look at your website and actually create a video for you and mention some of the top things that I'm noticing with your website, some things that could help you go from people just visiting to conversion.